Sounds like Superman.
There you go. Instead of Saul, everyone, we have Michael Katz. The real Michael Katz is back with us.
What's going on?
One and only. We had a really good trading room yesterday.
Yeah.
You got into a couple of trades, and I got into a couple of trades with news yesterday, which actually eventually took profit, which was good. We were going to do the concept with Saul today, with picking a random pair and a random direction, and with your risk management, see if you can make profits or even get out of drawdown without being scathed too much.
Scary, but I'm happy to do the challenge.
Yes, it's going to be an interesting one. Saul did a really good job, but some people thought we were being a little bit biased. He did do a really good job, but we turned around to him and we said, okay, we're going to do, let's say, you can only go short on this particular asset. And people thought that was a bit biased because it didn't show the actual concept. So today we're just going to do everything totally random.
Yeah.
So
and on Forex, and I'm not trading Forex.
And on Forex.
Emphasize that a bit.
Yes, and on Forex. So we'll wait for everybody to get in.
Right.
And we will then take some recommendations, what people want. You know what we're going to do? Since I'm next to the phone as well, let's see if we can get anybody to ring in and give us a pair and the direction.
That would be amazing. Yeah,
that would be cool. So I'm going to post the number, and the first person to ring in and gives us a pair, a direction, Mickey is going to be trading that, and we can change it up. Obviously, we can see the number is absolutely free, so you don't pay anything. We could do the Nasdaq, but it's going to be too easy for Mickey. Mickey eats up the Nasdaq for dinner, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There you go. So somebody's already posted that in the thing, so you can give us a call. The phone is on, and somebody's actually calling already.
That's amazing.
The 5ers, Alex speaking. Okay, so Mickey, we got CAD JPY, and what are we doing? We're doing short or long? We're doing short, CAD JPY. Wicked, mate. We'll do that now, right?
Killing me here. Okay.
Bye. There you go. You got CAD JPY. Until Mickey pulls up the screen, we'll pull up my screen as well, so we've got something to look at. Whoever that was, I didn't catch the person who gave in a call. I'm actually in a trade on gold at the moment, which I've been in a trade from earlier today. So until Mickey pulls up his
got it.
Charts.
Okay,
you got it?
The chart, yeah. What do I need to do? Is it short or long?
It was short, so you need to pull up. If you share your screen with me, Mickey.
Yeah, I got you.
You can talk about the trade as well. We had.
Can I take a minute to analyze the chart?
No. This is all random.
It's crazy.
This is back.
Okay, I'm up.
Okay, we've got him here. There you go.
Okay, nice. So CAD yen, right?
CAD yen short.
Okay, just a tiny bit, just to give it a look. You know, you want me to short it here? Come on.
There you go. Short it, Mick.
Okay.
Short it. We should talk about. We should have talked really a little bit about risk management, but okay,
we will definitely. Okay. Now, two things. First, guys, I'm not trading stock. I'm not trading Forex, generally speaking, right? So I gotta say that, volume-wise, the lot size, I'm not quite sure. I will see the P&L, and I will fix my number of lots. Depends on the P&L, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna do. Okay, I can understand. Okay, I need more lots here, definitely. Okay.
So you're actually selling in a demand area, to be fair. Actually, what is that on the 1 minute chart?
Yeah, I'm a 1 minute chart, right? I'm on a 1 minute chart. Definitely can't do more than that. There is this area where I'm marking right now, right? The
Hmm.
109,468.
Yeah.
That will be definitely a place where I will add more to my position if it will go against me. And again, as we mentioned before in the previous videos, I will only do that if I'm within my risk parameters. So if I'm risking $500 and now the price reached that place where I'm marking right now and I'm down $300, then I can definitely add more to my position because I'm still within the risk parameter. We're still within the dollar that I'm willing to lose. So this will be the place where I will
Oof.
add more to my position if it will go against me.
So,
Mm, Now, besides that, what I'm doing is just trying to understand, obviously, where should I add more if it will continue to my favor. Then you gave me a tricky one. I gotta tell you this.
yeah, it's
Yeah, but I'll do this. If it will break this tiny support and retest it, so it will be something like this: drop and then a pullback, and
you'll
then
add
I'll
some more.
add more. Yeah, that will be a place to add more. And this is okay. 3 lots right now, minus 60 or $70. So that will be totally fine if the price will go against me and I will add more when it will reach that red line because I'm still within the risk parameters. So I'm totally fine of adding more to my position as long as I didn't cross the dollar amount that I planned before. Let me see if I can understand.
Where are you gonna get out if obviously this is
Yeah.
the very
So
Yanil picked a good one for you because it's a tricky place to go short. But what would you do if it starts breaking out?
yeah. So what I want to do is first understand if I have another place where I can add more to my position because since I took only 3 lots, when the price will go against me to this red line, I will be, I don't know, like down $100, right? Something like that. Again, I'm not
Um,
sure, not sure because it's forex, but I
Let
can
me go on the
estimate
one
just
minute.
where I see. Yeah. So let's say I will be down $100 right here. So I still have enough space to add more to my position. So what I want to see is before I'm getting out, I want to see another level that might help me to recover and save that trade. But I mean, seriously, whoever picked that trade for me, not a
Yanil
nice
was the
move,
first.
but
He was the first
yeah,
first one to jump on the phone. There you
Daniel,
go.
got it.
We'll have
So
to.
that will be my second place, not the best one, but second place. I can add more. Afterwards, I'll be out of the game um, in this trade. Yeah. So I have one level to add my position, another one. Again, I'm not calculating by the cent. I'm just estimating. So let's say if it goes against me, I'll be down $100 here and roughly
Yeah.
$300, maybe 350 around this level.
In
So
all
in total, at
in all
around 500. Yeah.
in all fairness, it is hit a nice 200 EMA, and it is
Mm.
ranging at the moment. So you're at the top of the range at least.
It is, yeah, at the top of the range, but we came after a nice move to the
Drop down.
downside. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we found a great support here. I don't know if I would have gone short, like really
There
trade.
you
Like,
go.
on
It's
that.
not up to you.
But
It's not up.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. That's actually super
Super
interesting to see.
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we talked about it yesterday off screen.
Off camera. Yeah.
Yeah, that basically when it comes to trading, in most cases, it will be determined. The success of the trade will be determined by not where you entered specifically, but actually the way you manage the trade, right? And that's the big idea or the big concept you want to stick to, because if you recall, the guys that were here, like in the previous session, not from yesterday, we actually I took a short right at the bottom of everything, but since I added
Yeah, that
more,
was on NAS, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
my buddy. So okay, let it play for now. We still got like 20 minutes for the opening bell.
Yeah, we got news at the top of the hour as well, so it could be a little bit choppy, rangy until the
This is a
JOLTS news
very
comes
tricky
out.
one, a very tricky one, because there are so many supports when it dropped down, right? So
It's also tried to break up above that level quite a few times. So if it's
yeah,
returning back to that level, it's obviously looking to break a little bit higher. So
yeah, and I need to be, if it will reach the second level here, I need to be very aggressive with my with the number of lots, because that drop should bring me the trade to a positive position. Yeah.
so you would add in around about the 594, so the 109 594 level.
For 9:45 ish one time, and the second time will be right here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a tricky one.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I like the challenge, definitely. Yanil, where are you from?
I have a feeling America. Have a feeling.
We should do that more. The
call-in?
call. Yeah, the calling.
Like a radio show.
Yeah, it's actually great.
Yeah, it is quite cool. You get to actually speak to people as well. It's we'll have to bring some more people on the stream as well. We'll open it up to some more people to come onto the stream and speak to us, because it's quite fun having other people on there. Let's have a look as well on Kiwi USD, which we were shorting yesterday.
Oh, nice. In the States, born in Cuba.
Let's have a look. What is it?
Hey, Hung. Hey, Manuel. Just waiting for the Nasdaq to start pushing. Let's take let me take this moment and talk a little bit about the Nasdaq. We got that time?
Cuba. Yeah, go on and chat about the Nasdaq wait while you're obviously waiting for it to hit those levels.
Yeah, because we talked about it yesterday. Yesterday we talked about it quite a while, and quite sometimes we had that short right here. It was a nice one, and then it went all the way up to the resistance level. My resistance that I marked was between those two, somewhere along those lines, and it broke through it a little bit and then dropped very nicely. And today at the pre-market, it actually reached very nicely those levels again and dropped as well. So there was a very nice opportunity to catch that Nasdaq drop as we planned before. Right now, I'm looking at my other platform. So
you want me to swap the screens over while you pull it over?
Yeah.
Well, I can talk about the trade that we got in yesterday when the news came out. So I was in because this area we were looking at it yesterday. Let's pull it on a bit better time frame. We were looking at it before all of this price action here. We actually saw that the market pushed up and it was retesting this area. Now, before we actually got into the short, we wanted to wait for a little bit of the news to come out. You don't really want to be in any big positions or any positions at all when you've got some volatile news. So we did wait for the news to come out. And as you can see, that was the candle for the news. And we put a limit order just on this level. So news came out. It was had an initial push down. As you can see, I had an initial push down, push back up, tested the level, and then we took it. Oh God, what's going on with NT5? So broke back up, tested the level, and then we took it to obviously break down these highs for a 1 to 2R. And that was it. But it seems like there was a big, all of today, it was just kept on selling off actually. I didn't see any of this move continue on to the downside. It was good 60 pip move. Have you got your screen up now, Mickey?
Yeah, I do. So we talked about the Nasdaq yesterday. We had that nice move to the upside, then the drop, and right now, as you can see, it's going. If you recall, yesterday we actually wanted to go long if the price would have pushed a little bit more to the downside right here to those levels. So if we'll see that today, we can definitely try to catch that trade. So basically a nice drop to those levels and then a bounce up again. Yeah, Siri thought that I'm talking to her.
Siri.
Yeah. Now she can hear me, huh? When I'm yelling in my car.
Never listens. Never listens.
So that could be a nice move to take if the price will drop to the support levels and try to catch that place around here at around 14,820-ish. That could be a move for us on the Nasdaq. I took another short at the CAD yen, so I'm down $300 at the moment.
It's pushing up, obviously, yeah?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Oof. Yeah. So that's what it's doing currently. So Mickey started shorting around here. But then again, it's still, you got the mid of this range.
Yeah. It doesn't look so good, but can you pull me out?
Of course.
So the first entry was right here. I had to take it. And then the second one, when we reached that resistance level, it didn't hold the resistance, as you can see, it pushing higher right now. So I'm down 300 or so. My idea, again, I'm still within my risk parameter. So my idea is to add more to the position once it will reach the second resistance level, right? If it will, then I'll have to go a little bit bigger because I need to basically average my position. So I need to go and add at least 3 lots at around this area of the red line.
Your
That
max
will be the trick.
risk, how much are you willing to lose on this particular trade?
So in that case, if it will go against me, like currently, if it just goes against me, it will be roughly like $500 loss. And then I'll add the 3 lots around this level.
Okay.
Once it will break it, it will be roughly around 800 loss, 900 loss, and then that will be my exit.
Just so everybody knows, the concept, Mickey normally wouldn't get into a position like this without prior analysis. But as you can see in the title, it is a random pair and a random direction picked by our friend Yanil. He actually called into the office and he told us what to do. So now Mickey is going to manage his way out of it and see if he can make some profits.
Yeah, so maybe we should put it like, in big, because if someone is getting in right now and it's watching the trade, they're like, what the hell does
what is this guy doing? It's breaking out. know.
Yeah. So
We'll
it's a
see what
challenge.
happens. This,
And again, I'm
this,
not trading Forex.
stock trader.
So to be honest, I don't really remember how to calculate everything and the pip size and the lot size. So I'm just
Yeah.
watching the P&L, watching the move, and see how much of a move will cost X amount of money.
So this style of trading is what we would call YOLO. It is a style of trading that Mickey's put together in his 15 years of experience trading.
Yeah. So, but seriously, the idea is just to challenge, and that's good. Sometimes you can do that just to challenge yourself. Try to see if you can make it out by just make it out alive by just picking a random asset and a random entry, and manage the trade. Try to live the trade. Try to feel it. Maybe feel is not the right word, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. It just understand where you can play with it.
Obviously, everything that if you're doing this, you do it on only in the risk parameters that you have already figured how much you want to lose on the overall trade or the overall not experience, but exercise that you're doing. We can call this like, let's say, an exercise. Mickey has already done his risk management on what he's going to do for this particular exercise to highlight everything. So don't go and do this on just a random pair and start opening loads of lots, because your account might not handle it, and we don't want to get blamed for anything. So this is all entertainment purposes, obviously educational, however you want to take it. This is no way any signals as well, just to make that clear.
Yeah, especially not
what we're doing. Yeah, not on this one. Some of the NASDAQ trades, I got to say, I have copied Mickey's trades. But
I really like it that
Mickey signals.
I really like it that we have guys that watching the NASDAQ and want to trade it. That's good stuff.
Just close the short on NASDAQ 1 to 2, going great. Let the price be cheaper, and then mass long-term buy opportunity there. Yeah, we're getting a lot more industry traders at the moment.
That's great.
And gold is being indecisive. I've been in this trade for.
You took a trade on gold?
So this trade I've been open for from earlier in the day. Obviously, I love how my chart. So we had that massive push down. So I'm banking on just a little bit of a retracement. And it's obviously broken up to these EMAs, retraced down. I've taken my fib levels, come to a 50 fib and a 618, initially found support. And then this candle obviously was a little bit of a warning sign, came back down, but it's still holding as support. We'll see what happens with the news. My stop loss is quite close. And we could see a massive wick to the upside and then a wick straight to the downside, this is already taken all of these highs, but maybe here, you never know. But if anybody is trading gold, let me know what you're doing and what your thoughts are. That'll be interesting to see who else is trading gold and what your idea is on gold at the moment.
Can I say also?
Can you? I don't know. You should be focusing on your trade. You're $400 in the minus at the moment. But yeah, I'm joking. You go for it. Tell me what you think, Mick.
So yeah, on gold, let me just. Okay. So for gold, I have this level right here at around 1800, 1810 or so. So that could be a nice place where you can try to go long. That's a good area to go long at around this area. So either you're going in right here, give yourself enough space to add more to your position around this level, and then it will bounce up, hopefully. or if it will break it, then close the trade. This is a place I would look for a buy opportunity.
Yeah. So my stops, I use fixed stops. So if it does
Uh-huh.
break those lows and does go to that level that you're talking about, then I will be out of my position. I won't be holding it.
Nice.
That's what I yeah, did a fix. That's how I do the risk as well, with a fixed stop loss, and then I calculate the position size where the stop loss is.
Okay, so I entered another lot here. We are getting closer to that resistance level as I marked before, this red line, right? So basically I can start adding to my position. I'm watching another chart that I have on the side, just to see if it started to fade, and if so, I will add more to the position. I just need
Oof.
to see it a little bit dropping, but still within the risk parameter, $450 loss. That's totally fine. And yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so for people asking again, what was the reasoning behind going in at this particular trade? Again, this is an exercise that we're picking a random position, random pair, picked up by our friend Yanil here, that is also looking at silver. He picked the trade and the direction, and Mickey is going to trade himself out of drawdown actually now. He's going to manage his risk accordingly to get himself out of drawdown.
Yeah, and let's talk a little bit about that, because obviously when you're looking at the chart right now, if we're ignoring the fact that it's just exercise, if we're looking at the chart, some of you might say, you know what, why not to close the trade and maybe try to open a new trade at around the resistance level that I just opened, right? That's totally fine. And yeah, I cannot tell you not to do that. It's obviously, very individual when you trade in. So some of you will close the trade, take your loss, and enter again. And some of you will do like I and just add to your position within the risk parameters. The difference will be, when you close in a trade and then you need to open a new trade, then you need, like, mentally, you need to commit yourself to a new trade, right? And this is after you already took a loss from that trade. The way I'm operating right now, and again, as long as it's within the dollar that I'm willing to lose, that's fine. If I'm crossing that, I need to close the trade. So the way that I'm doing it right now, I'm basically still committed to that trade, right? And I still give myself the opportunity for that trade to go to my favor. Again, this is not a short that, like a normal trade, a regular trade. Definitely, I wouldn't take that short, even if it would have worked, because this is not the place to short any type of asset after a nice consolidation at the bottom. But generally speaking, let's say it was, and then once I'm in that trade, I'm still committed to the trade. I'm still focusing on that and trying to make the best out of it, comparing to close it and then needs to, just again need to obligate to the trade, or,
Yeah. So we've got news at the top of the hour. What would be your thought process going obviously into news? Because who knows what can happen with any of the assets when there's news. Doesn't matter if it's the CAD or the yen, even though it's on obviously US jobs reports and things like that, or the JOLTS.
So first of all,
What is your thoughts?
generally speaking, I can always close the trade, right? It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. But the idea remained the same. If I'm right, again, not on this trade, but if I'm right on it's like a philosophical aspect of it, right? If I did my analysis right, and the asset in most cases will drop, and then the news should or probably will show the same, or will react the same as my analysis, if it was a good analysis. So
Yep.
What I'm trying to say is basically that the chart will show us, in most cases, the chart will show us already the news. Forget the word
US
in
Open,
English for it.
baby. We should get a bell.
I have it in my ear. Just
Yeah. What is your background, Michael? What is your trading background from Hunting Alpha?
just a sec. Okay. Background of trading. So I've been trading stocks for almost 16 years now. I started, just like a normal guy. For 2 years, I learned from YouTube, from books, from anything I can grab, and afterwards, a lot of trading, a lot of personal trading on my personal account, losing money, making money. After a few years, I became profitable. And then I jumped into a prop firm in Tel Aviv. I became the head of the traders in that prop firm, and the last almost 2 years, I've been running Trader Pool, which is an online prop firm that funds stock traders.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like
The firm
in a
in
nutshell.
Tel Aviv was an actual physical firm, so a physical
Yeah,
desk,
it was a local shop. Yeah,
a local proprietary trading firm.
yeah. It was
Yeah.
kind of cool because every day we sat together and traded together. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the
What are
Nasdaq is
your
doing?
thoughts? Let's have a look. Amazing. Great stuff you're showing here about trade management. Thank you.
So on the price of the Nasdaq, we still got plenty of room to the downside in order to execute a long trade, a long position, right? So if the price will drop, I'm talking about the Nasdaq, if the price will drop and hold 14,800-ish, 14,810, then that will be my cue to go in. We still got plenty of room, so it might pop from here and we will lose that trade or miss that trade. But basically, it would be nice for the Nasdaq to drop a little bit more, like 50, 60 points, and then we'll try to bounce with him to the upside.
Mickey, do you know how to organize the spreads on the Market Watch?
No clue.
So go on to your Market Watch and click on spread.
This one?
Yeah. There you go, and scroll up. No, just click it again. Click it again. There you go, and scroll up to the top. No, click it. There you go. Scroll up to the top.
Right.
Yeah. That's what we want to see. Tightest spreads in the industry. Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
For anybody that is here that you don't know who the 5ers are, we are an online funding firm, and we look for traders that can trade our capital. And Mickey here is the head of Trade the Pool, which is a cash equity trading firm that funds stock traders. And if you've just come in, you're going to see him in a position that somebody has randomly picked the pair and picked the direction, and he's now managing himself out of the drawdown that he was prior in, which is actually working at the moment. We can see that you got into quite a good point with those extra sales, Mickey.
Yeah. If it was the Nasdaq, I would feel a little bit more comfortable to add more or to play a little bit with it. But generally speaking, I feel okay with it. Now, the exit point will be if the price will break through those highs, the previous highs, and then it will be. Then I'll take the loss. I'll take the loss. Yeah.
Let's see this.
That was a
I'm
nice
trading indices with you with perfect execution, with an emphasis on the perfect.
Nice. So Alex, is there, oh guys at home, is there any currency, like any pair that you know that correlate to the Nasdaq? Is there any pairs that are working with the Nasdaq, or maybe completely the opposite, like a negative correlation?
That's an interesting question. I don't actually know. That's not.
I mean, for maybe guys that trade in Nasdaq
Yeah.
and Forex, yeah, maybe the S&P as well. The dollar yen is in most cases is opposite, or with, let's say, where is the dollar yen here?
So at the moment, Abdul, we haven't got oil. We will be adding oil and crypto very soon. We're just getting everything sorted for that, and you can use an EA if you would like to. Any particular stocks that you're looking at, Mickey? Anything that you've got your eyes on? I know you were looking at coin yesterday, or you mentioned a little bit about coin yesterday.
Yeah, I'm actually just focusing on what we do right now, and once we'll finish, I'll start focusing on my stuff. But if you guys want to check out and trade a pool, let's say, let me put the link for a second. Through our Twitter, for example, you can easily see all the top 3 that we're watching every day. You can follow us there. Let me put it. This is Trade a Pool
You're
on
referring to the
Twitter.
hottest stocks.
Yeah. So the hot stocks of the day. So I think you need to approve it or something, Alex.
Do you want to send it to me in Slack, and then I can just pop it on?
Yeah, on your Slack. So you can check it out for those of you who like stocks, and obviously join us at traderpool.com. I mean, we fund stock traders.
14-day free trial. Don't forget.
Junior, you're asking about my stop loss. So, like I said, my stop loss will be at the top of the range here, at the top of the high, basically. If it will break through that, then I'll be out of the trade. I'm not using any stop loss in the system, like a hard stop loss. Yeah, because I'm adding to my position in most cases, so I won't do that. I won't put a hard stop loss, but once it will reach that, I will start exiting the trade. So Emmanuel, for the gold, if I'm going to a bigger time frame, let's say an hourly chart, okay, maybe a little bit higher, like a daily chart, you can see that we had a very nice drop, and we have this level at around here. It's 1800, 1810 or so. So if it will continue just a tiny bit to drop to that level, then we can start buying it basically. The other option is to go in right now and then give yourself enough space to add more to your position once it will reach that level. So let's say you took some long here, then it will drop, you added more here, again, within your dollar amount that you're willing to lose, and then potentially it will bounce up and give you that trade. This is what I would have done. Yeah.
Which is a position that I'm actually in, because I'm starting to play around a little bit with gold. I normally trade EU, so I'm only putting on smaller risk than I would normally put on euro, just to get used to how gold is actually working. And it seems like it has found support, and I would be looking for it just to break up above these highs. And this level is actually as well, I think there is quite a bit of a range, kind of a big macro range if we have a look on gold. God, MT5 killing me. So it's actually really in the middle of the whole range. You've got a range on a weekly time frame. If we have a look at it, you have a little bit of deviation from the range, break back in, went to the top of the range, and now it's actually in the 50% or the middle of that range where you can actually see that red line. Not the best place to have a trade if you're looking for a swing trade, but if you're looking for a small price movement, which is what I'm looking for today, is not the worst idea. But really, if you're looking for something that is a little bit more of a swing, then definitely look into these areas at the bottom of the range, or look at the top of the range, unless you're doing very small intraday trades, which could possibly work as well. Looking forward for the competitions. Yep, we got competitions coming up soon in the 5ers. And what about Trade the Pool? You got some competitions coming up, Mickey?
I cannot say currently, but we have some stuff going on. Stay
Stuff
tuned.
going on. Competitions. That's an exciting time to be in to be a trader.
Yeah, no doubt
Definitely.
about it. I mean, this is the prop industry, you know, changing. When I was trading like in the prop, in order to get into a prop firm, you needed to show at least 3 years or 4 years of consistency. Track record of 3 to 4 years. That's insane. Today, any trader from all over the world can actually, you know, become funded, make money, even if it is trading for like, or she trading for like 6 months or a year, right? Without proving anything besides the evaluation. So that's kind of crazy.
Yep.
In a good way.
Huh?
Is it
Tomer?
Is it
Yeah,
Tomer?
Tomer's coming in. So you wanted me to rephrase what I said about the competitions. It's not a competition. It's the one trade a day is what he wanted me to rephrase.
Nice.
There you go. He came in and he was like, competition? It's not a competition.
That's our Tomer.
That's our Tomer. You know, you got to keep everybody in line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm getting close to news. I'm probably going to start taking a couple of profits on this trade on gold. Yeah.
So you're already in profit? Okay.
Yeah, nice. Finally, it's taken pretty much all day.
Very quiet opening for the Nasdaq. Probably waiting for that news. Still got good amount of still got nice place to the upside, nice space to the upside.
That's the one thing that I gotta say that I do like about gold when it does. It's quite volatile, which sometimes euro dollar can be a bit, like you said yesterday, a little bit. I wouldn't say boring, but a bit tiresome. Yeah, so the one trade a day, guys, you go on to the 5ers Twitter and register to the one trade a day. 100 traders are going to be picked. It's a trading experiment, one of the biggest trading experiments ever seen in this industry. And those traders are going to be working with us. You're going to be passing an account. You're going to get given a free high stakes account. and it's your job to pass that account. And that's all I'm going to say, because Tommy is listening and I've got to be careful. We'll see. Let's have a look at this.
Yeah, definitely, Abdul. When you're in a local shop, it makes sense that you ask for that track record. Makes sense, especially when you don't have the evaluation, right? So here at the 5ers or Trader Pool in the industry of the online prop, you have like the evaluation. You trade evaluation. If you pass it, then we give you funds, right? But on a local shop like the one that I traded with in Tel Aviv, then you come in uh, and your track record is basically your evaluation, right?
There you go, guys. We've got the link for the One Trader Days. You can go in there and you can leave your email, and then we will get back to you with instructions in the next couple of weeks. So this is like an early bird registration at the moment. We'll do the actual main registration in about a week's time. And then afterwards, we will send all the instructions of what you got to do. And then we will be picking the 100 traders that will be with us for the One Trader Day challenge experiment.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. What's the news coming up on 5 or 10?
We got the jolts.
Okay.
Let me have a look. What time it is actually coming up. It's coming at the top of the hour. I took half of my trade off. Stops the break even, letting the rest of it just run.
Show the screen.
Sorry, I was looking at the 2 seconds. Yeah, so I took half off here and then moved them back into break even. Let's see what happens. God, MT5 is so clunky sometimes.
Nice word.
Clunky. Yeah, you like that one, Mickey?
Yeah.
What do we put for the Twitter tag? Just your Twitter username if you've got one. And if you haven't got a Twitter username, you're going to have to make one. Yeah. 10 minutes. Is anybody actually in trades also, or are you guys waiting for the news to come out first and then jumping into a trade? Because that's what a lot of people I speak to, especially in the 5ers, they like to wait for the news to release and then they get into the positions.
I mean, when we're getting really close to the news, you can sit aside and just wait to see the pop. But if you're
Yeah.
already in a trade, give yourself the opportunity, because you already, we, most of the time we just analyze the charts, right? Waiting for that opportunity. In most cases, we won't just jump on a trade just like this, right? So in that case, if you already made your homework and did everything you can in order to find the right asset and everything, then just give yourself the opportunity to trade what you already understood or already analyzed, right? Nasdaq moving higher. Interesting to see what will be the reaction. So we are pushing. Yeah. Right.
Also, Alan in the office is also trading gold. Is that correct, Alan? Yeah, you're long, aren't you? You're long. Alan's long. And you're in profit? Good stuff.
Don't forget to give me 10%.
Yeah, like you were supposed to give me 10% of the Luna
We're not
trade.
we're not going back.
I
We're
didn't
not
even.
going back.
So, guys, imagine this. Luna, we were doing a crypto coin. There was a crypto coin that was depegging, let's say, and it was going down. I can't remember what it started at, but during the day, it went down about 90%. And in the office, we were looking at the $1 mark as being a key support for this particular coin. And everybody in the office decided that we should all start buying. So Mickey asked me, because I was the one that had money in a crypto account. He said, "Alex, you put on the trade. I want this many coins. Get me in here and get me out there." So I did exactly what he said. I think that was
And
about a
made money.
6x on his money. He told, and I didn't even get a beer. I didn't even get a beer. Not even $10 from the amount that he paid.
Not a beer, but you did get a trade that made you money. I don't know how much, but probably a few thousands. So I was the one who convinced
But
you
wait,
to
hold
go
on a
in,
second.
right?
No, well, half that.
Okay, come on,
Yeah, I'll
come
give
on.
you that. I was close to pulling the trade idea and saying no, it's too risky. And then I do remember you saying very nicely, not in these actual words, but don't be a wimp. There's another word that you said.
Yeah.
This is a very PG channel over here. But those
Professionals.
are professional channel. Yeah. But instead of that beer, instead of that $10, he does feed me some very good vegan food and very good cake on a regular basis. The stuff that he brings to the office, it's dangerous if you're ever on a diet. Seriously. So it's very good for you. It's good for the soul, as they say. It's a shame they can't put two of our screens together so they can see what's going to happen to both of our positions when the news comes out.
You cannot do that?
No, you can't do that. It's a shame. This is where Mickey got in.
Nasdaq is keep pushing it higher to resistance. getting interesting to short the Nasdaq, although it's a bit strong, right? Very nice move from the downside, but we are like very extended on a very extended move, reaching those resistance levels. Mhm.
Can you zoom your screen in just a little bit, Mickey?
Zoom in, you said?
Yeah, you can just go. There you go.
I'll skip that for a second. Let's see the news first. I would love to short it above at the top of the range, like at around those levels. That could be a nice place to short it. By the way, technically, when we're looking at the CAD-yen, we're just reaching a major support, right? The resistance that I added the second time and thought it will drop from it, now it's basically becoming support. So again, on a real trade, and we actually did that very similarly yesterday on the Nasdaq, then I would definitely close at least some of the traders around this area, because we do reaching this major support level, right? So it doesn't make sense to leave it all on the table when we took that trade from here and now we're reaching that support. So generally speaking, if it wasn't just a random trade but a real one, that would be a nice place to cover.
Do you want to cover now? You got news coming out in 3 minutes.
No.
Fair enough.
No.
Got to be devil's advocate. Yeah. See, look, good old Yanil. He got us into a fantastic position.
Wouldn't say a fantastic position. What? You owe me big time, Yanil.
Good.
Let's look at NVIDIA.
You're going to swap over your screen.
Let me pull it up. Okay, I got NVIDIA. So we talked about NVIDIA yesterday, if you recall, for those of you who've been here, and we said, at pre-market, before the market opened, so at pre-market, it was pretty nice, just to break through the resistance and maybe retest it and then push higher.
Before you continue, Mickey,
yeah,
swap over to NC5 because I want to see what your positions do when the news comes out, which is in like 30 seconds.
That's too fast for me. I need to understand where is my, okay. Let's go.
Wait, and you don't want to put any stops in?
No, I can cover the trade whenever I want. Why do I need a stop?
Playing with your son.
Oh, okay.
Now we need to do a trader over the shoulder again. Those were some good podcasts.
Let's
if anybody
go.
want to listen to, there we go. Oof, there you go. It took me out.
Let's go.
Yes, go, baby. That's what we're saying. That's what
Let
we're
me cover
saying.
some.
Good old Neil. That's it.
Let's go, Neil.
That's
You
yeah,
you are
man. That's
hired.
dinner. You are hired, exactly. That's dinner for the office right there.
Let's go. And a beer.
And a bit. See? Trade Yanil's trading signals, everybody.
Still got one lot in. Let it ride.
What a beauty. I think you could just leave it in there, mate. To be honest.
Yeah, could be. That was a beauty from the top of the range, right?
Yup. I think you showed the concept very well.
Thanks.
And I'm glad I took half off and pushed everything back to break even.
What is your trade is doing right now?
No, so it got me out break even. So remember, I took half off here.
Yeah.
Pulled them up to break even. It's come out and taken me out. It still could find support here. If it does find support,
Definitely.
maybe I can get back in. Or it may go down to that level that you pointed out earlier.
That would be great because you know, you can wait for a very nice bounce from it.
Yeah.
Elka, you asking, are those resistance a certain value or just by eye? You're talking about the red lines, I guess, right? So what do you mean by certain value? Because you know it's kind of the same by eye or certain value, because we are looking on a certain value and with our eyes. What do you mean by that?
I think we've got to the end of the stream anyway, guys. I think we pushed it on a bit too enough. Let's say you close that position, Mickey.
Still running with
Still
one
running.
lot. Yeah.
I think you could probably just leave it. Well, guys, thank you very much. Sorry, we're gonna have to pull it a little bit short, but there you go. Mickey has showed the concept. Thank you very much for Yanil for picking out the trades, and thank you all for being here today. We will see you in the next one. See you later, guys.
Take care, guys. Bye. Take care.
Hi guys, so thank you very much for watching the video. Now make sure you like and subscribe, and most of all go into the YouTube and check our other content that we provide here at The 5ers. We'll see you in the next one.